Hi Doctor B，Hello，大
Hi，Dr.
家
B，Hello，大家好。
我哋今晚好開
สวัสดี
心啊！
ค่ะ
สวัสดี
สวัสดีครั
ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
今晚我哋邀請我 Doctor B 啦，咁啊，因為最近都好多朋友又開始問啊，係啊，有關於 sound healing 啊，有關於聲波啊，跟住與其我哋同阿 Stephen 好努力以我哋有限嘅知識去回答大家，我直情同我 Doctor B 講，不如請你入嚟啦。咁啊，當然今晚唔係就咁講任何聲波啦，今晚咧我亦都已經預咗咧要問阿 Doctor B 咧，我哋想請教佢，即係 sound healing 係啲乜嘢？即係用聲音去做療癒，究竟係乜嘢一回事？咁因為 Doctor B 其實喺亞洲啦，都係一個都好首屈一指嘅無論係聲頻療癒嘅。身體嘅療癒嘅一個大老師啦，咁啊平日佢會周遊列國啦，咁周遊列國唔係去玩啊，周遊列國係咧好多五星啊、六星啊嘅酒店啊，都會邀請佢去做教學啦，亦都會邀請佢去做一啲嘅一對一嘅身體能量嘅深層療癒嘅，咁所以咧，Doctor B welcome。
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I just share with the audience that we would love to ask you some questions about sound healing. People always do sound healing, but I know that you don't just do sound healing. You actually understand the process of how sound affects our body. So may I invite you to explain a little bit? So why did you choose sound healing, as part of your work, and why is it so important to us right now?
I start my work for healing as a body work. So when I noticed that we have to work with physical body, we have to
Mm,
work with energies. And in
mm,
our body, we have four basic elements of earth, fire, and air.
mm,
That is become our cells in the body. And through sounds, sound is generate vibrations. You may heard about ultrasound in medical
mm,
terms that we
mm,
use sound frequency to vibrate water type in the body and see
mm,
where is the blockage in the body,
mm,
like to see the mass, to see what is going on. So then in the traditional, people use sounds for chanting. For all religions, we use sound as the way to express ourselves, to express our energy, to express our emotion. We have to use sound. When you say good morning, there is different tone, different meaning already. That's why sound is powerful.
Let
So
us translate a little bit. Is it okay?
yes.
咁你嚟啊，嚟我嚟啊。
冇所謂啊，唔係啱啱我覺得阿 Doctor B 都好犀利，佢用咗一個好勁嘅 example，因為阿 Doctor B 開頭咧佢嘅work 咧其實係由做協助身
真係，
體做療癒開始嘅，跟住佢就發現啦，咁你其實唔係淨係去調整個身體噶嘛，你仲要去協助去調整入邊嘅能量噶嘛，咁入邊嘅能量包括啲人體其實佢又話有四大元素 four elements 嘅，有土啦，有水啦，有火啦，亦都有空氣啦，咁而聲音咧。呢一個振頻咧、震動咧，其實就係可以去推動呢四個唔同嘅元素咯。
同埋我頭先聽 Dr. B 有講啦，即係除咗呢四個元素之外啦，咁佢都話即係傳統大家一定會聽過，即係 ultrasound 啦、超聲波啦，
係係，
都係透過聲音去揾出緊身體裏邊有冇啲地方失衡咧。遠自於古時啦，係啦，Dr. B 之前都有叫同我哋分享啦，亦都做過一啲我哋叫慈善嘅活動啦，就係關於點樣用我哋自己嘅聲去做 chanting 啦，做唱誦啦。Dr. B 亦都用咗一個最簡單嘅例子，就係我哋會用聲音去表達我哋自己啦，我哋亦都會用聲音去表達我哋嘅情緒啦。包括最簡單嘅就係早晨定早晨，咁你唔同 tone 嘅 manner，你已經係好唔同噶啦嘛。大家我諗你都遇過啲人話thank you 同 thank you，咁你成件事個 vibration 個 emotion 係唔同啊嘛。Yeah，that's very simple and powerful
Yes.
for us to learn that. Oh yeah, sound healing is actually I'm doing every day actually.
It's part of your life.
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
because we talk with sound。即係啱啱我 Doctor B 話，其實聲音係我哋嘅生命一部分。Because we talk every day，我哋日日都講嘢㗎。So, you started as a body worker, and now you are also using sound as part of your healing work. So
Yeah.
may I ask, so from your many years of experience, what have you seen, in terms of changes, in terms of transformation in a person when they work with sound?
Well, we like to hear a very good, clear sound. Yeah, we don't want to hear, very rough sounds. So when you want to say, I love you, imagine you have to feel love, then you say. When you say just I love you or something, it's actually reflecting on your self-mind. The same time, when you work with the sound, it help with the deep sound. It help you to feel comfortable. It help people to feel relaxed and able with the sound. It's vibrate deeper into the water type within the body. When it's vibrate deeper, it helps people to relax. When people go to relax deeper and deeper, then they are actually in the state we call stillness, the mental state of stillness. That stillness is mean when the elements of water, earth, fire, and air are in balance. Because to the sounds, you start to relax, distract your mind, you start to relax, then you start to let go, body relax. Then you breathe slower. When you breathe slower, then your brain waves start to calm down. When you start to calm down, then of course the fire calm down. So you're less shaking. Fire calm down, then the water start to feel cooler. And then the body start to feel lighter. So that moment is a very deep relax. And that if you actually able to extend or prolong this state a bit longer, of course the physical body is being healed because it's in a deep rest in terms of physical body. And then of course the mind feel, wow, this is the moment you have no thought. You just feel yourself. Or we call awareness. Into this stage, it's a time that is easy for you to letting go of the past and move on and focus on the present before you move on to the future. So this is actually in terms of psychology, we say this is a state of transformation.
Wow.
Because most of the illness, if we have not transformed our mind, it's easy to, it's easy for us to go back to reluctant state, go back to the old memories. So we actually try to move on present memory, what you feel good, and then you keep enhance that, keep repeat it every day with your own singing bowl, with your chanting. You keep repeat and repeat until the remember the new stage that you just move on. And then when it there, of course, that state it become stay for there for a while. If you grounding, settle the foundation, then you move on, shift on the next stage. And this is the time that also you can put on the input good information or your affirmations for you to move on, to do it in relaxation state. That is how that the body and the mind become one. And then you actually is like I always say, talk to all the cells in the body, let all the cells in the body moving together towards one direction.
哇，老師好犀利，短短講咗幾，我都唔夠幾分鐘，佢將成個一個聲音嘅療癒過程，好似咧啲電腦啲曲咁樣咧拆散晒。咁啊，不如我嚟先可唔可以？
好，
咁啊，
你嚟先，我
幫手補充。
係啊，我有 take notes 嘅，老豆。
係啊，我都要啦，咁學嘢啊嘛，有嘢袋落袋。咁啊，第一樣嘢咧，老師有講到啦 ，Dr. B 就係話，即係我哋係要一個好清澈嘅聲音，就等於我講我愛你嘅時候，我冇人骨嚟除講我愛你咁樣樣㗎，係咪？
愛你咁樣，
都冇感情冇性㗎嘛。咁所以佢話聲音最簡單就係我哋聽落去就係未必知好似唱歌咁悅耳，但係起碼我哋要感覺到舒服嘅，feel comfortable。同埋我覺得老師不斷強調一樣嘢咧，就係我諗我哋香港人或者城市人亦都可能係最忽略嘅話，其實好多人都想要就係放鬆 relax。咁佢話當我哋嘅聲音、我哋嘅震頻透過可能唱誦啊，或者透過運用我哋嘅頌缽嘅時間咧，當嗰個震頻可以越去越深嘅時間咧，就會去到一個我容許我 call 翻Jenkins 其中一個字眼叫 stillness，就大家都可能聽過噶啦，定靜。 咁呢個定靜當然包括我哋嘅思想啦，我哋嘅 mental stillness， 我哋將我哋嘅猴子腦個 monkey mind 可以靜落嚟啦，我哋嘅腦電波可以慢慢減慢減慢。咁隨住我哋嘅呼吸咧 Dr. B 話，隨住我哋嘅呼吸減慢嘅時間，我哋終於去到一個我哋個 alpha 嘅 brain wave 啦，即係如果我哋腦電波咁講，咁我哋越放鬆，個人就個思想越 calm，越冷靜，越安靜。我哋嘅身體亦都隨之越嚟越放鬆，個身體除咗放鬆之外咧，好得意喎，會越嚟越輕嘅喎，become lighter and lighter 喎。頭先老師咁講，
但係其中係因為我哋
啊
身體入邊嘅火係啊，當我哋好安靜、好 calm 嘅時間，我哋身體嘅火個 fire element 啲火都會開始安靜，跟住我哋身體入邊啲水原本又好熱噶嘛，啲火會令到水會點啊熱啊嘛，啲水咧亦都會開始 cool down，係啊。就係因為咁咧，我哋個身體咧就開始咧變得輕盈啦。你可以繼續。
好正啊！咁佢再講落去啦，我覺得呢個部分好珍貴。佢話當個身體進行呢個過程嘅時間咧，我哋會慢慢除咗感受到一個好深層嘅休息之外咧，我哋慢慢可以大家好期望轉化過去 let go， 去慢慢將我哋舊有嘅記憶放下，將我哋嘅專注力帶翻嚟呢個當下。咁嗰個就係脫變嘅契機啦。頭先老師講。因為佢話所有嘅 illness， 所有嘅疾病，咁離不開都有機會係情緒嘅壓力啊，各方面嘅失衡啊。咁但係如果我哋冇辦法去喺我哋嘅精神或者思維上面做一個脫變，老師頭先講嗰個 mental transformation 嘅話咧，我哋好容易我哋嘅身體嘅失衡咧，又翻去以前度。咁所以當我哋慢慢深啲，每日去透過唱誦啦，透過每日去運用我哋自己嘅聲音煲嘅時間咧，我哋慢慢個身體嘅感覺舒服咗啊嘛。咁我哋個人就會越嚟越當下啦。咁呢個感覺好噶嘛？如果透過我哋嘅呼吸可以延長呢一個嘅，可唔可以叫狀態咧？
狀態係啊，
係啦，咁我哋
啊
係啦個 state of mind，我哋 state of body 啦。咁
嗯
我哋亦都同一時間可以擺好多好嘅信息，good information，包括我哋可以運用一啲正面嘅肯定語。咁然之後咧，我哋嘅身心咧就可以合一啦。
咁老師最尾都有講㗎，佢話咧，咁喺嗰個狀態底下啦，你就可以同身體啲細胞去講咧，大家可以向同一個目的，可能係健康嘅，可能係內在平衡嘅，可能係修復嘅，係啊，向住嗰個目的一齊進發咯，係啊。My
It's so
goodness,
simple but powerful.
it's so simple, but you basically has talked about the whole process.
Wow.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really, I think that's really important for everybody to know because a lot of people are trying to heal. 即係我同緊老師講，好多人想療癒啊，好多人想自己好啊，but most people don't do the healing or the affirmations or any reinforcement when they're calm. Most people do it in a state of chaos. 即係大家都係好亂嘅時間去做呢啲嘢。Is that why it's not effective?
Correct. Because then you're also checking. So it is important when you want a full affirmations, you must be calm. Yeah. And this calmness is like set back your balance, you harmony yourself. You in harmony to yourself, and then you start to harmony of the others. So everything will be easier when you in harmony. But when you're not in harmony, you just fill in the gap. When you fill in the gap, and then of course you have to keep filling the gap, keep going until you notice that is not the right way or the right approach. Yes.
咁啱啱我特登問啦，即係好多朋友仔去讀肯定語嗰陣咧，多數都係自己最唔肯定嘅時間嘅。咁啱啱多得 B 就分享啦，即係我哋去讀肯定語用任何嘅 affirmation，其實我哋嗰刻真係要好安靜、好安靜嘅。佢因為我係處於安靜嘅時間咧，我哋係同自己內在入邊有個和諧喺度。當我哋內在和諧嘅時間咧，我哋出面咧亦都會相對變得和諧嘅，咁所有都會容易啲啦。佢話當我哋唔和諧嘅時間咧，其實我哋做緊啲乜嘢咧？即係我哋好似唔舒服，係有個感覺唔和諧，我哋揾啲嘢去 fill 個 gap 咯。即係我呢刻唔舒服啊，我咪解決咗個唔舒服咯。但老師有講嘅就係嗰個唔會係一個真正嘅轉變嚟㗎，因為你永遠都係去 fix 緊一啲好細嘅嘢啊，或者呢刻唔舒服，你去擺脫一啲嘅唔舒服啊。所以佢翻嗰個 state of calmness 係啱啱 Dr. V 都有講係非常之重要嘅咯。
Thank you. 咁我問另外一個問題咯。
好，你問啦，你
Okay.
問。
Okay. Dr. So, we kind of have a basic understanding about sound. So the next question I would like to ask, of course, due to the popularity, I don't know, just Hong Kong, all over the world, that people love and open up to work with singing bowl. You know,
Yeah.
in hotel, in different, healing center, sound healing center. Yeah. Then can you share a little bit about why you are attracted to singing bowl and why you work with singing bowl? To me, my experience from your healing section, singing bowl is like part of your body. It's so flow. Can you share a little bit
Yes.
about your story
Yes.
with the singing bowls?
Yes. I'm interested about sounds for long time. Especially people said I have clear sounds. My voice itself have a clear sound. So then, and then I thought, oh, then I'm interested about singing bowl because it's actually first it's distract with the sound, it's distract your mind, my mind. When the sound distract my mind, then it's like somebody knocking on the door, and then next, what you want to know, what I'm trying to see, what behind the door. So then I've been experiencing different type of bowls from manufacturers bowl, handmade bowls, 5 metal bowl until up to full moon bowls. So now when I'm reached the full moon bowl, I think this is something that I'm looking for. Of course, because we also need to fill in layer by layer. What is a stage of mind? What is your body resonance? What's your body energy? Then, of course, when it come up to the full moon month, so I found it actually give me a deeper vibrations that vibrate and make me calm. And then, of course, I read the book about the Tibetan monk who want to be in ecstasy. So they actually, rim the bowls and get the energies like stir up, just like a frequency. Then you can feel that the energies can reach the crowd, and then you can work on with your own energy. So that is something quite interesting. And then I thought, this is something that when it's calm me down, then it could calm others people down. So then for myself, I use the singing bowl as the way to calm people down, help them calm, distract the mind, calm down the mind, and calm down the vibrations within the body. So it's to harmony themselves. That is the key. And through my observation, I will say my sound is when my voice is actually transforming from last 3 years. And going deeper. And then that's how it works. Then we want to say something, then we use a deeper sound, then you get people's attention. So this is it's working on the physical level, in working on the energy level, and also working on mental level too.
你嚟定我嚟？
你嚟先啊，
好，
我補啊。
咁啊，因為啱啱阿 Stephen 就問老師啦，即點解會用聲音煲作為一個管道去做佢嘅療癒嘅工作啦？跟住老師就話啦，其實佢對聲音咧一早已經好有興趣㗎啦。咁啊，嗰陣有人同佢講過咧，哇，話佢把聲咧好清啊！好清啊，咁就令到老師對聲音更加有一個興趣啦。咁佢嗰陣去試好多唔同嘅煲啦，老師試過好多，即係無論係手製嘅，唔係手製嘅，係啦，得5種嘅金屬嘅，跟住到而家佢揾到佢喜歡嘅叫做滿月嘅頌缽啦。咁佢就發覺咧頌缽有一樣嘢好正嘅，第一樣嘢我都冇估到佢咁講嘅喎，就係咧可以distract 點講啊？
Distract 係幫我哋分散。係
啊，分散啊，即係個腦好多嘢諗嘅時間，佢會令到個腦突然間唔諗嘢咯，或者唔再去 focus 諗緊本身諗緊嘅嘢咯。咁就會好感覺到嘅就係當佢個腦唔諗嘢嘅時間啦，佢就發覺好似有把聲咁敲佢道門，跟住佢就好想睇下喺佢個思想後邊嗰道門，其實究竟有啲乜嘢嘅咧？所以其實 kind of 係一個老師自己嘅自我發掘旅程嚟嘅。跟住佢亦都發覺頌缽呢樣嘢咧，佢裡面係我哋身體入邊亦都好多層次㗎。咁同時間我哋個身體 都會因為頌缽嘅聲音而震動。咁啊，佢就發覺佢而家所揀選嘅頌缽啦，咁叫做滿語頌缽啦，咁就令到佢有一個更加深層嘅感應嘅震動啦，令到佢覺得好和諧、好和平。咁啊，同埋老師都有講嘅話咧，佢就走去睇一本書，咁啊有啲西藏嘅高僧，佢哋點樣用聲音煲咧？係啦，啲高僧就係咧，當佢哋想去達至同宇宙合一嗰個狂喜嘅狀態啦，係啦，咁啊佢哋就會去敲嗰個頌缽，敲到個頌缽咧，令佢哋嘅能量推到好高。咁當啲能量去到個頂嘅時間咧，咁佢哋就可以開始同宇宙啊、同萬物嗰個聯繫啦。咁啊，跟住老師就諗啦，如果聲音煲你可以令我 calm down，應該都可以令其他人 calm down 嘅喎，亦都可以令到佢哋唔好再喺度集中佢哋個腦諗嗰啲故仔。咁啊，同時間咧，亦都可以協助我哋個身體入邊嘅振頻個震動變得和諧。咁啊，所以透過阿 Doctor V 佢自己嘅觀察啦，佢就發覺佢呢幾年啊，連佢把聲啊，佢自己嘅聲音啊，都開始因為同呢啲頌缽嘅咁多年嘅互動開始有轉變咯。咁所以當佢把聲可以去得越嚟越深嘅時間，係啊，佢就話我哋去透過聲音咧，就可以無論身體啦、能量啦、思想層面啦，就可以嗰個轉化咧嚟得更加深咯。Stephen 你可以繼續問，係啊，老師
你已經完美翻譯，我冇嘢好補充。I just share about Eve did an amazing job doing the translation that I don't need to speak any further. Yeah. So
then I want to ask about ask a singing bowl question. I think that's not $1 million question, but similar.
Yes.
People ask about that a lot, and I at one point when I was selecting singing bowls, I had that question myself. How do I know if the bowl is right for me?
Yes, first of all, how to choose something is a kind of we choose something that mirror to us. Yeah. So first start with calm mind. Then because when you ring the bowls, each bowl, then you get the resonance that resonant to your energy. If your energy is not calm, of course you resonate something that is not calm. Most important. And then from there you will see, because everyone have the resonant to different tone of the bowls. So and actually from there, I mean, you can use one bowl for, let's say, a few certain months, and then after that, you might want to change to another bowl. So this is important. It's actually mirrors.
好，等我嚟先。咁老師俾咗一個又係好簡單嘅一個我覺得係提點啦，或者指引啦。因為佢話咧聲煲咧，即係頌缽咧，其實係好似一塊鏡，係我哋塊鏡嚟嘅。咁所以佢話你去揀我哋去揀選每一隻頌缽嘅時間咧，我哋一定要真係安靜落嚟，要 calm， 要安靜落嚟，因為你每一次你去可能係講敲打每一個頌缽，咁佢會發出一個聲頻噶嘛，佢會發出一個 vibration 噶嘛，咁我哋身體嗰刻嘅狀態就自然會同嗰個聲音煲嗰刻釋放出嚟嗰個頻率咧，會產生一個我哋叫共鳴嘅 resonance。咁所以如果你裏邊好亂嘅時間，咁你去揀嗰個頌缽，咁個頌缽亦都反映咗呢個亂嘅時間，咁就得個餃子嘅啫。咁所以最緊要嘅就係我哋係一個好安靜、好和諧嘅狀態去進行可能每一隻頌缽，你去敲打一個聲音，你去聽，你去感受。咁有機會因為你嗰刻嘅振頻同你幾個月嘅振頻已經可能唔同咗，所以可能你幾個月又會對另一個聲音煲裏邊好 feel 喎咁樣。
And Dr. B, may I ask, can everyone work with singing bowls? Is it for everyone?
In general, everyone can work with singing bowl. In general, because as long everyone speak with singing bowls, right? Because it's a sound that it works. Unless you have a deep fear, that is another thing. Yeah, if you have a deep fear, but of course, at the end of the day, sound is also good too. But you have to work with understanding.
咁呢個好簡單啦，老師啱啱就講啦，因為阿 If 就問，咁係咪每個人都可以去學頌缽或者用頌缽去幫自己或者其他人做療癒家咁樣？係啦，咁老師就話，一般嚟講咧，其實就所有人咧都可以去學習或者去運用頌缽呢樣嘢嘅。佢話除非某一個人或者某一個朋友咧，佢本身有啲好深層嘅恐懼。咁當然啦，就算你有深層嘅恐懼，都可以透過聲音去做療癒啦。但係我哋一定要有呢一個嘅理解啦，呢個 understanding。
咁啊，我可唔可以 show 少少老師嚟緊嚟香港一啲工作坊嘅資料？Dr. B, let me show the audience a little bit about the upcoming workshop. So I just want to touch on that before we move on to the next content. 咁啊，對於有任何朋友嚟緊係好有興趣跟隨 Dr. B 去學習啦，咁啊呢一個係 Dr. B 嚟緊9月會嚟香港啦，做一個1天嘅工作坊啦。咁啊詳情就係 newworkpub.com.hk 或者喺翻 YouTube 條片下面咧，我哋已經寫咗有關於呢個工作坊嘅即一啲報名啊，呢個連結啊，我哋都擺咗喺嗰度嘅。Dr. B, can I invite you? So for this one-day workshop, is all for beginners, right?
Yes, correct.
係啦，咁老師啱
Anyone
啱
can come.
老師話啦，因為有好多朋友都會 WhatsApp 問入嚟，哎呀，我適唔適合㗎？死啦，我冇經驗過，O 唔 OK 㗎？咁老師啱啱我講嘅就係呢個係 for 俾所有人嘅。And can you talk a little bit about, what will happen in the workshop and why do you design it how did you design this one-day workshop?
The one-day workshop is for you to learn how to resonate yourself with the bowl. So of course, as we always say, everything starts with calm mind. So we learn to calm our mind first, then we can go deeper to resonate yourself with the vibrations. So we're gonna go step by step, start with breathing practice to be understand how to use the sound expression. Then I always mentions about 3 minds of physical mind, that how to project the sound, and also emotional mind from the heart, and the subtle mind. And this is also we use the sound to clear our energy. Then it clear our energy channel. Then we can resonate to the healing vibrations of the bowl deeper. Then you learn how to use the single one bowl to work with the bodies and the mind with yourself, to work to feel the healing vibrations of the bowl, how it's vibrate on the water with your body, to feel the healing, and also to enter the deeper state of relaxation of the mind. And then from there, you keep practice. You keep practice, and then from there you will see what is the next step you want to move on. And at the end, you will experience the healing bowl vibrations at the end of the day, just to, and bring your energy to become one.
OK， 好，我先。咁啊，老師就話啦，喺呢個1天嘅工作坊裏邊啦，我覺得好緊要嘅就係我哋成日話啲莫小姐咩人劍合一啦、人車合一啦，我哋今次就要人煲合一。咁要做到呢個人煲合一，即係頌缽同我哋變成呢個一體咧。咁當然佢第一件事啦，都係還回呢個基本步，點樣去 calm down，點樣去令到我哋嘅神、我哋嘅頭腦咧進入一個好寧靜嘅狀態。當我能夠去放鬆，再深啲，再深啲，透過我哋嘅呼吸嘅時間咧，咁我哋先自然做到呢樣嘢。咁當然啦，老師亦都喺其他工作坊裏邊，其實曾經有分享過咧，我哋有3個頭腦嘅。係啦，咁包括依個阿葉要你幫手啦，因為我淨係記得2個啱啱，就係情緒嘅頭腦啦，我哋嘅 emotional mind 啦，我哋嘅 subtle mind 啦，仲有一個應該係點樣啊？我需要你幫手啊！即係最一般嗰個啦，就係我哋嘅思想。咁呢個部分好重要，係因為我哋一定要將我哋裏邊呢個能量管道去清空啊！老師頭先講，咁我哋先至能夠真係感受到嗰個頌缽產生嗰個療癒嘅震頻。係啊，同埋我哋先至可以進入一個再深入放鬆嘅狀態。咁當然啦，咁大家都知道，其實學任何嘢，包括學聲音煲咧，我哋一定要不斷要去練習。咁我哋身體其實直接會知道，其實下一步我哋想點做。
同時間啦，其實老師都係講點樣將我哋入邊所有嘅能量，而家咧好多時我哋會病啊，我哋會成日都會好猛啊，我哋感覺唔到和諧，啲能量而家全部都一塊塊嘅。 係啊，佢另外有講嘅就係我哋透過頌缽嗰個練習啦，學點樣用聲音去震動啦，其實係聯繫翻我哋入邊所有嘅能量嘅。So another really big question, for people, how do they understand, the quality of the singing bowl？即係啱啱我哋問老師嘅就係佢點樣可以知道就係呢個頌缽嗰個質素咧？How can we tell？
Okay, the healing bowls that I use is the full moon, which is they work with, they have 7 metal constitution of represent sun energy, silver represent moon energy, and also copper represent, there is in Chinese, no? Coppers, let me have a look. is okay.
Copper represents the Saturn.
No, copper represents Venus.
Venus, yes.
Venus, yeah.
Represents Saturn, and tin represents Jupiter. So these some certain plate is called planetary bowls that is synchronized with the energies of the planet. So this is quite interesting. You have to connect on what you need. And then, of course, the journey started from there.
咁啊，老師就話啦，咁啊，啱啱佢所用嘅頌缽啦，其實就叫滿月療癒頌缽，裡面咧有7種金屬嘅。Stephen，你可唔可以開翻？我又講多一次啊。
好啊。
唔該。咁呢個金啦就連結太陽㗎啦，跟住水銀就連結水星啦，鐵就係連結火星嘅，鉛就係連結土星啦，銀就係連結月亮啦，銅就係連結金星嘅，石就係連結木星嘅。咁呢啲唔同嘅我哋叫金屬嘅元素啦，其實就係因為我哋身體裡面其實係同所有嘅星體其實有互動㗎嘛。如果唔係嘅，我哋就唔會成日睇咩啊，唔會成日睇星座啦，係啊。我哋所有嘅同人類設計入邊都有講嘅就係我哋唔同嘅閘門同唔同星體有互動嘅，咁所以個星其實同我哋其實係有個聯繫喺度嘅，而透過呢7種唔同嘅金屬咧，就係協助我哋去震動我哋內在唔同身體唔同嘅部分，同呢啲星體有關聯嘅部分咯。咁啊，所以老師有另外一個名嘅，佢就叫呢啲做行星嘅頌缽啦。
行星頌缽 Planetary。
係啊，但係老師啱啱 keep 住有講嘅就係你要點樣知道嗰樣嘢係啱自己？你一定要同你自己有連結嘅。咁但係翻返去啱啱老師再之前去講嘅就係，如果你要有連結嘅話，你必須要有個 calm mind 咯。You can I was just explaining they can only connect with themselves. They can only understand what they need when they are calm.
Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, they might pick a very chaotic bowl.
Yes, that is the best state of explanation.
Yes.
So Dr. B, yeah.
Please, you ask.
Yes.
Can I ask another question regarding the planetary bowls? Because you just mentioned, we just show the audience that actually the healing bowl have different kind of like planetary frequency. Yeah.
Yes.
So when we work with this kind of bowl, we're actually harmonizing the different planetary elements, the energy inside our body. Is that correct?
Correct.
Wow. 咁呢個我自問自答啦。
So we have to make sure when we listen or we choose the bowl that the sound is harmonized. Because sometimes when the sound is not harmonized, even though it's a planetary, but it's not harmonized, especially with you. You have to choose the one and the sound. First, the sound is harmonized itself, and also it's harmonized to us, to each of us that choose the bowl. Yeah.
Okay. 好，咁啊，頭先我問老師啦，即係再追問關於呢個滿月嘅頌缽啦。咁我頭先就係問佢，咦，咁老師你提到其實呢個頌缽裏邊有咁多唔同嘅元素，起碼有7個啦，如果我記得係啦。咁佢係對應唔同行星啦。咁某程度上，當我哋去運用呢一個頌缽嘅時候，其實我哋就係將我哋身體裏邊呢啲行星能量咧，做一個大嘅整合同和諧。咁老師啱啱亦都講啦，佢話好多呢啲頌缽，我哋要留意多一樣嘢就係話，就算都係用咗呢7種元素喺裏邊，但係唔代表產生嘅聲音咧係一個和諧嘅聲音。 咁所以當我哋又係翻返頭先老師講嗰樣嘢啦，先我哋要靜咗落嚟先啦。當我哋仲有一個好寧靜嘅狀態嘅時間，當我哋敲佢嘅時間，我哋要留意身體，包括耳仔，包括身體，可能你嘅氣場、你嘅細胞，去感受到嗰個震頻、嗰個聲音係咪一個和諧嘅聲音對你嚟講？首先對你嚟講，第二對其他人嚟講係咪都係和諧嘅咧？咁呢個就係一個我諗準則咯，可唔可以咁講啊？Eve？
可以咁講，都係翻返去，你一定要好 calm 咯。即係啱啱我哋咪講咗嗰個 state of stillness，即係真係要去到嗰個狀態嘅時間，我哋去聆聽啊、選擇啊、挑選啊，嗰個振頻先至會對應到我哋咯。咁因為亦都好多朋友啦，知道Dr. B 嚟緊佢有啲嘅頌缽可以會經過 New Earth Group 去做分享啦。咁所以咧，我想俾大家睇咗嘅時間，如果大家想上 New Earth Store 嘅時間咧，記得打 Himalayan Full Moon Healing Bowl，咁你就會揾到呢一個煲噶啦。咁towards the end of the interview, I would like to share a picture that
Wow.
Dr. B shared with me. We have a beautiful Kuan Yin in Kuan Yin。華欣嗰度咧，Dr. B 老師啦，佢嘅好嗰個神聖嘅地方咧，就啱啱咧有咗一個好重要嘅觀音座。咁你會睇到啦，上面有啲 rainbow 啦，係啦，有個 dragon 喺上面啦。Dr. B，welcome. We welcome the Kuan Yin to your garden. It's so sacred. We just want to share this picture with everybody. So why did you decide to bring the Kuan Yin to Kuan Yin?
Okay, I believe the land that I have is a sacred land. Always lamas, the monks come and visit the land. And then when I look at the mountain, I felt we have some sacred energy. And I would like to put one of that. And then I look at Gonim. I have this kind of statue for somebody bought me a small statue of the Guanyin, Nanhai Guanyin for 10 years.
Nanhai.
And this is something that about the time, because Nanhai Guanyin holding the Dharma wheel. And this is about the time that turning compassion, as compassion is the quality of the Guanyin, love and compassion. And as I am a healer, to be a good healers and also good for everyone that we are looking now is we are looking for love and compassion. I think it's about time for us to help each other to turning the Dharma wheel of life. I always encourage everyone to supporting this by chanting Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times per day. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. So please come enjoy this kind of, turning the wheel of love and compassion together by chanting. And you can look at this Guanyin because it's turning the Dharma wheel and then move the energies together as collective consciousness. Thank you.
咁頭先老師有提到啦，佢好多年前就有個朋友咧，就送咗一個南海觀音，係咪啊？
南海觀音係啊。
咁南海觀音裏邊咧，佢個英文就係頭先你見到張相啦，可唔可以 show 到一次啊？
可以，Let me share the picture again。
就有一個叫 Dharma wheel 嘅，個手捧住咗個 Dharma wheel，嗰個輪大家見到係啦。咁大家如果有接觸過 Gene Keys 都可能會記得其中一個部分，我哋都叫 Dharma 呢樣嘢啦。咁好多唔同譯法嘅，咁其中一個譯法叫正道啦，即係或者我哋嘅人生嘅使命嘅道路啦，係啦。咁大家都知啦，觀音亦都係我唔會用掌管呢個字嘅，大家一諗起觀音就諗起愛啦、慈悲啦。咁大家亦都知道喺呢個世代裏邊，其實就好，我諗全世界都好需要愛同慈悲啦。咁老師亦都提到咧，佢呢個花園咧，係一笪 sacred land 嚟嘅，係一個神聖嘅地嚟嘅，能量係好好嘅，係啦。咁亦都好多唔同嘅和尚啊，亦都有啲喇嘛咧，
成日去誦經，
係啦。咁一笪福地啦，如果我哋用翻廣東話嚟講，係啦。咁老師亦都有提啦，就亦都邀請所有有緣嘅人啦，你哋自己每日你自己一啲即係功夫或者修行上面，亦都係可以去唱誦108次六字大明咒啦。咁佢話其實僅僅都只需要我哋每天3至5分鐘，一齊用我哋自己嘅念，我哋嘅嗰個 intention 咧，係去推喐呢一個 Dharma wheel 啊。
咁老師都有講嘅，即係佢係一個療癒師啦，係啦，同埋其實唔係淨係療癒師，係每一個人啦。其實呢一刻嗰個愛啦同慈悲嘅能量啦，其實係非常非常之緊要嘅。咁所以啦，點解啱啱老師話邀請大家不如108次每一日 like the daily 108 times Om Mani Padme Hum 六字大明咒，佢話希望大家一齊透過大家嘅願力一齊去推動呢一個咧，帶住愛啦慈悲嘅齒輪啊。係啊，集我哋眾人之力，佢想邀請大家去推動嘅。咁啊，之前其實老師曾經做過慈善項目啦，咁啊就係去建立佛陀誕生嘅佛像啦。咁啊嚟緊咧，我哋會將於9月啦，會有第2次嘅 chanting class 嘅，係啦。因為我有同阿老師傾嘅就係，我話啊上次做完有 keep 住去chanting 重唱一啲我哋個經文嘅朋友仔，佢哋都會覺得能量，自己嘅能量，無論係自己點樣要 hold 自己嘅能量啦、淨化啦，當有不安嘅時間啦，都發覺啊有咗個 support 啊，咁所以我都有問老師啊，咁我哋下一次可唔可以再做？咁下一次咧佢就話啦，啊咁就開始會進入觀音嘅能量啦，咁啊大概我哋應該9月啦，第二個3個星期啦，我哋就會開始嘅，咁歡迎大家留意我哋嚟緊 New Earth Group 嘅公告。So I just share with everybody about our second chanting group. Will be commencing, in the second week of September. So to bring the vibration of love and compassion to return to us once again, because a lot of the participants from the first chanting group found it really supportive. They have, something to support them to carry on. So we'll be commencing again in September for our second charity group. So I asked them to stay tuned for our future announcements. So today, thank you very much, Dr. B. It's a very beautiful interview. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. 咁啊，希望大家今日透過老師好精簡，但係佢精簡得嚟嘅答案其實好深，係啦，可以得到一啲嘅無論係理解又好，或者當你真係感受到啊，你好想跟Dr. B 去學習，又或者你嚟緊準備好打開你同聲音嘅震動，係啊，都好歡迎大家再去留意 Dr. B 嚟緊嘅公告啦。所以今日多謝晒大家 ，Thank you Dr. B。
Thank you, and also looking forward to have you back to Hong Kong again in September.
就今日嘅時間去到呢度，好，大家再見，
拜拜。